Welcome to Moving Northeast. My name's Andrew, and I'm just going to be talking through how we managed to get out of the rat race and managed to retire early within our 40s, which is quite an achievement, really. It was easy to do, and we made the jump, and we are loving it. We certainly would never class ourselves as wealthy people at any point through our lives. We are what you class as the average Joe, really. We purchased property when we were young through our earnings, and we never had any inheritance or any type of funds other than what we earned. So let's talk about the details of how we actually did this. We never considered this at first until some point down the line where it just clicked. We have masses of equity in a property that we purchased. So we purchased the property in 2011 in Greater London, and it's gained 3 times its value, which means that we have a very low mortgage on a very expensive house. That's not very useful for most people because they then have to sell that house in order to buy another house of equal value. So you're no richer. But what we did is we took the equity from that house, borrowed more money, and we purchased the house outright in the northeast of England, because we all know that you can buy a house in the northeast of England for practically nothing in respect to around London. It is really cheap. We purchased a property in the northeast of England where house prices are an absolute bargain, and people have this image of it being a horrible, cold, run-down area, no jobs whatsoever, tumbleweeds blowing across the road. But it's beautiful up here. Job prospects are amazing because everything these days is digital. You can work from home. You know, it's if you want to work in a supermarket, there's always supermarkets everywhere. If you want to work in an office, there's offices up here as well as there are in London. And then if you got any of the more digital careers, you can telecommute. Most people do, and it's become more and more popular after COVID. It's one good thing of COVID, I will say, if there is anything that's good. March 2023. So we're just going to take a look at some of the properties in the northeast. So as we zoom in, you'll see that there's plenty of properties around the 200 to 240 mark that come up. But when we look a bit further, we will see some more. But most of these are new builds, as you can see. Moving in a bit closer, you'll see there's things here for all budgets. £90,000. I'm not too sure of the states of some of these though. We have £50,000 here, £105,000. So if you're taking equity out of a property, these are certainly properties that you could rent out your house and more interest only, and you could live here with a small income from your old property. The other thing worth noting here is we're looking around South Shields area simply because around Sunderland and South Shields there's plenty of city options. South Shields itself is fairly built up. We have Newcastle close by, which is a major city, Sunderland, and then you can go south down to Middlesbrough, and then there's Durham, which is quite a small city. But all of these would offer you employment opportunities for part-time or full-time jobs. There's also the option of moving into the centre of Newcastle, depending on your budget. I just wanted to quickly note that this is not professional financial advice. This is purely based on our experiences. Thank you very much for watching, and if you do have any comments, please leave them below. We'll do our best to answer. Also, please like and subscribe. You'll be doing us a massive favour. And in this channel, we're going to be going through all of the beautiful areas we've discovered up north, and we're just going to show our lives since we've made that move into this more relaxed environment.